What's up and welcome everyone to a new video here on the official MTG Arena YouTube channel. My name is Ashlizzlle and today we're going to have a look at this Boros aggro deck that's been seeing quite some play in the ladder and even in standard tournaments. Alright, let's have a look at the cards we'll be playing with in this Boros Convoke deck. So if you're looking at this deck, you might be a bit confused why it's called Boros Convoke when there's literally only one Convoke card in the deck. Well, that's because the deck kind of mimics what the Pioneer deck Boros Convoke tries to do. It plays a lot of the same cards, but the Boros Convoke deck in Pioneer also has access to 4 copies of Venerated Loxodon, alongside Knight Errant of Eos. So that's where the name comes from, but this deck is technically more like a Boros token aggro deck, go wide type of stuff. But for the sake of keeping it simple, we'll call it Boros Convoke. So the idea of this deck is to go super wide, super fast, and then play Immodane's Recruiter to buff up the team and deliver the final blow. And with the perfect curve, this deck is capable of winning on turn 3. One of the best ways to go wide early on is by using the card Gleeful Demolition. Now, Gleeful Demolition is a 1-mana sorcery that allows you to destroy an artifact, but if that artifact was controlled by you, you create 3 1/1 red Phyrexian Goblin tokens. So that is 3 tokens for 1 mana. Now, Voldaren Epicure is a perfect way to enable Gleeful Demolition, since upon entering the battlefield, the Voldaren Epicure creates a blood token, which is an artifact. Then we also play 4 copies of Yotian Frontliner, and we play the Frontliner here because it is also an artifact, so we could Gleeful Demolition it if we wanted to, but the unearthed effect is also a very nice bonus. And now one card in particular in the deck has great synergy with the Frontliner, and that is the Raging Battlemouse. Because the Raging Battlemouse says that the second spell you cast each turn costs 1 less to cast, making the Yotian Frontliner free as long as it's your second spell that turn. And it's also super easy in this deck to trigger the Celebration effect. Charming Scoundrel is a great example of a sweet Celebration enabler, and the Scoundrel is also just a good aggressive creature for 2 mana, very flexible thanks to its many ETB effects to choose from. The Treasure can also once again help you to cast Gleeful Demolition. Then we're also playing Resolute Reinforcement, since 2 creatures for 2 mana is perfect in a deck like this that wants to go wide. And you already know, we have to play a full playset of Regal Bunnycorns in this deck, because I'm pretty sure it's illegal not to play a Bunnycorn in the deck paired with cheap creatures that goes wide. You know it, you know how it is. Okay, and now for the card that makes the whole deck come together. Limited All-Star, Immodane's Recruiter. Now, Immodane's Recruiter is a 3 mana creature that when it enters the battlefield, creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain haste until the end of turn. So we play a turn 1 Voldaren Epicure, and we play a turn 2 Raging Battlemouse, which allows us to also play Yotian Frontliner on turn 2 for free. We can then on turn 3, with the mouse on the board, play Gleeful Demolition, targeting our blood token, and then for our second spell with the 1 mana discount, we can play Immodane's Recruiter for 2 mana, and then with the Celebration trigger from the mouse and a Frontliner 1/1 attack buff, you can swing for 18 damage, which should be your opponent's life total after the Epicure ping on turn 1 and the attack from the Epicure on turn 2. Now, obviously, this means your opponent doesn't remove anything or has any blockers, but it is possible, and that is pretty cool. And then the last creature in this deck is the Knight Errant of Eos, our Convoke creature. Now, Convoke is an ability where we can tap creatures to help cast a spell. So tapping 4 creatures will make the Knight Errant of Eos cost 1 mana. Knight Errant of Eos, upon entering the battlefield, lets us look at the top 6 cards, and we can then reveal 2 creature cards of mana value X or less from among them, where X is the number of creature cards that helped convoke the Knight. We then put those cards into our hand. So it's a great way to refuel our hand if we need to, and it should be super easy in this deck to play the Knight for 1 mana and grab 2 cards. Okay, so I love a good aggro deck in Magic, so this deck is literally just perfect for me. Immodane's Recruiter, made for me. You know how it is. Alright, don't forget to like and subscribe to the official MTG Arena YouTube channel. And if you enjoy my content, don't forget to check out some of my own stuff over on my own YouTube channel. Alright, without further ado, shout out to Wizards of the Coast for allowing me to make another video. And let's get into some gameplay and see if perhaps we can pull off the turn 3 win. The dream, you know? Alright, let's get started. Okay. Oh, this looks really good. Nice, this is a good hand, and we're on the play. Let's go. We love the coin flip being in our favor, you know. All right, it's Immodane's Recruiter. Oh my god, oh my god, it's Immodane's Recruiter. Let's go. Okay, what am I gonna start with here? Probably just gonna do like the Raging Battlemouse. I think we're gonna get the Celebration trigger potentially from the Scoundrel as well, coming up soon. Okay. Wait. Wait, this is not a drill. Wait, nah, I'm not gonna say it. This could be the this could be a turn 3 win here. I'm not gonna say it, guys. Like, there's also mana up and stuff like that. Man, I want to believe so bad right now. Alright, let's see. I want to believe so bad. One time. There's no way I'm getting it on the first game. There's no way. There's no way. This is gonna be like, okay. I was about to say, bestie, like, that's not happening right now. That's not happening. Well, actually, it wasn't even a turn 3 win because I missed the frontliner. But it was close. I got too excited. I forgot I was missing a piece. Anyways, we win these. Sorry, guys. False alarm. We're good, though. We're good. I got too excited. I forgot that I missed out on, like, 1 extra creature. I'm like, math is not adding up right now. I'd be 3 short. My bad. Anyways, we got him. We got him, guys. Yes, let's go. All right. Ooh, that's not bad. That's not bad. I keep looking for the combo. I'm like, anyways, I think I'm gonna have to give up on it soon. But this is a good hand. We got the frontliner on 1. We can probably follow that up with like a charming Scundrel if we want to. I guess it's really gonna depend on like what our opponent is going to be playing here. So looking probably like mono white humans. I kind of do like that deck. I do enjoy it. Is this going to be charming Scundrel? I could also see myself doing a raging Battle Mouse and trying to set something up. You could also try to set up the bunny corn. Maybe I like that the best. Just go really like aggressive with the bunny here because we also do have the Monstrous Rage in the hand. And that Monstrous Rage is literally like just in this deck for the bunny because, you know, gotta make our bunny turn into quite the impressive attacker. And given it trample, it's just like, you know, that's kind of the only thing the bunny corn lacks is having trample on it. Would it be like way too powerful if it already had trample on it? Absolutely. So we'll just have to do it ourselves. Still worth doing though, right? Still worth doing. Now, in an ideal world, we find a land here. So I could do Battle Mouse and Scundrel or something like that. Ooh, Epicure. Okay. Let's see. Probably just gonna do Scundrel Treasure, I think. Still. Rated Treasure. Here I go. Could do Epicure here as well to follow it up with, but I think I'll just wait. We could get like the Celebration trigger next turn or something. On the Battle Mouse if we need to. Okay. Uppercut Vanguard. Yep, makes sense. I just have to like swing in with a big bunny. That's really what it's just gonna come down to. Nope, you can have it. Let the races begin. Okay. Interesting. Okay, bunny, how are we getting the most value out of you? I mean, I could do Raging Battle Mouse here. I mean, the Painland is so awkward too. Then we could do a new Scundrel. So buff up the bunny a bit more. Give ourselves some like chompers if we need to. And then we'll just do create a treasure, right? So we get the Celebration trigger. I think I'm gonna put it on the frontliner. I'm gonna swing with these two. Let's put the pressure on a tiny bit more here. They want to like trade the frontliner with a recruitment officer. I'm okay with that. They would never do it on the Vanguard, but that works for me. All right. It's gonna pass here. Extraction Specialist, cool. I don't think they're gonna be ready for this Monstrous Rage. I don't think they're gonna respect it. I don't think they will. I mean, it's tough to like respect. It kind of reminds me of Embercleave. Well, okay. That's kind of a reach, but it kind of reminds me of Embercleave. At one point in time, kind of the way that it's unexpected Well, okay, Embercleave, never mind. Embercleave wasn't really unexpected. By the time that Embercleave made a name for itself, you would always know it was gonna be there. But the Monstrous Rage is still like a little bit more under the radar, I feel, so still very much possible to get like a sneaky win here and there with the card, and I'm hoping to get one here. Hoping to get one here. So if I... Okay, let's see. Ooh, we're seeing a pass. No attackers. Maybe they can hear me. Oh, it's just gonna be Knight Errant of Eos. Oh, wow. That's definitely not... Okay, okay. Cool, cool. Well, I think we definitely win then. Let's see here. So... I mean, I could do... It's not that I really have a good artifact. I'll just do Voldaren Epicure to put 2 permanents on the board, trigger Celebration, and then we're gonna just shove everything on the Bunnycorn. So if I do Yoshin Frontliner here, the Monstrous Rage discount falls off, and then it's gonna cost 2 again because of Thalia. So that doesn't really work. Makes it a little awkward, but yeah, we're just gonna swing, shove on the bunny, attack with the team, and this should get us there, I think. Yep, Monstrous Rage on Bunnycorn, trample over, and win the game. Let's go. Nice. Bunny trample win. One of my absolute favorites. Always a treat whenever you get it. All right, cool. Let's keep going. Okay. Ooh, okay. This could have been super close to like the turn 3 dream, but it's not. But it could have been. Anyways, Frontliner on 1. For it to be like the turn 3 win, we needed to have the Bunnycorn be an Epicure. We'll stay believing. Okay, love to see the land. Do I do Bunny here? Do I go for Bunny? Let me see. I mean, sure, why not? Against like mono white aggro, you know, which, man, there's a lot of mono white aggro going around right now. It's cool to get that started pretty early on. I think it's a good play. Okay, let's see. Sokenson. Am I just gonna slam a recruiter here? After all, why shouldn't I? You know? I swing. A 1/1. Let's see, where are we gonna put this? Yeah, just a recruiter. 2/4/3 swinging in on turn 3. Not the worst thing to be doing in Magic. And then the pressure is on. We have another recruiter, so next turn we could have Battle Mouse plus Imodane, because we'll get the discount from the Battle Mouse. I'm so happy that this deck is playing the Battle Mouse. Like, I think it's perfect for the card. I've always, like, I've been, you know, if you are familiar with my own content, I do tend to, like, brew a lot of decks, and I've been looking for, like, the right shell to put the Battle Mouse in. But it's a tricky card. It can be a very tricky card to, like, brew around, but it seems to just fit perfectly, like, in here. So I'm very happy to be playing with it. And I think, because of the mouse type and not, like, a red type, I feel like it could be a little tease for, Bloom Barrow, but that's my own personal predictions. I think we'll see a lot more mouse, like, you know, creature types and stuff like that in the near future. At least I hope so. Recruiter, am I gonna slam it? Slamming it? Yeah, I'm slamming it. Let's go, team! Let's go! Where am I going? Make it a little awkward on them, and then the frontliner is gonna buff up the mouse. And then the hopeful initiates... They're just give up. Alright, cool. Cool, I was about to say, they don't really have good blockers, and it's only gonna get worse from there on out. Yeah, they got hit by Imodane, for sure. Alright, gamers. Ooh. Cool. Epicure on 1, Battle Mouse on 2. You know the drill. We got the Monstrous Rage as well. I really like that. Maybe I should be putting in some more, like, Monstrous Rages in this deck. There's enough Bunnycorns to justify it. Like, sometimes I want to just be brave enough and be like, you know what? My game plan is aggressive enough. I'm taking out all the torches in the deck and just shoving in the Monstrous Rages instead. Just don't play any removal. believe in yourself, slam some monsters rages, live your best life, but you know, then you lose a coin flip and that plan doesn't really hold up anymore. So the way that the deck is built, I think, is correct for like best of one, but even though best of 3 gamers do commit to that like 0 removal game plan and then they board into removal if they want to. Also, speaking of that, let me know at any point if you would like me to create best of 3 content. I have been thinking about it. I'm not sure if it would do... I'm not sure if like the audience on this channel would be interested in it, which is kind of why I haven't yet, but if you would like me, or if you would like to see me do best of 3 content, which is my regular content, please let me know in the comments. I'll happily create some best of 3 stuff for you guys. Restless Fortress, Plaza of Heroes. We're looking at Legends. Cool. That works for me. What are we looking at? I think it's Battle Mouse plus Knight Errant of Eos here. We get the discount, so that's cool. See if we can feed this bunnycorn and then do some great stuff with the Monster's Rage. All right. New rat, mouse, and then also a new bunnycorn. We're looking real good here. Like, these are some good, you know, beefy attackers. Like, this is nice. Against Little Danik. Little Danik that happens to be a house. Nothing scarier than like a turn 2 Danik into like a turn 3 Rafine. Even when it's like followed up by like a turn 1 Skrelv. That's when it gets worse. Cool, so we're also looking at a free frontliner here. Love to see it. Okay. How am I going to go about this? I think I would like to pick up the double celebration trigger, so we're gonna do Bunny. Just to get up get another like bunnycorn setup here. And then let's see if we can game. So going to put this into the right range. I'm thinking the right move is to put both triggers on the Battle Mouse so that Danik can really block it well. I mean, the worst thing that happens here potentially isn't a Gonjo, I think. But let's see. A Gonjo on their end, or I guess go for the throw. I don't know exactly if they're playing like Esper mid-range or Legends. Okay, we're just seeing a bunny bounce. That's okay. Bunny bounce. Okay, so I'm swinging for 8 right now. I am okay with that. Cool. So I can hold the frontliner and then see if I can get the celebrations. How does this card read? Blah, blah, blah. At the beginning of combat on your turn. Okay, so we'd have to have met the celebration. We have to meet the celebration requirement at the beginning of combat on our turn. So maybe it's better to hold the frontliner so we get the celebration trigger. Unless we want to like sorcery speed work with the Monster's Rage, but I think it's better as a little combat trick. Seeing a lot of Asper on the ladder though. Like, I'm trying to give you guys like diverse games, but all I'm seeing is Asper and Mono White. Hopefully, you know, I can find some good games for you guys to get in some other decks as well. But we are doing good against Asper Legends and Mono White. I mean, no Jinx, obviously. Not to jinx myself into depopulate or something, but... Ooh, Gleeful Demolition. I mean, I think I'm just gonna stick with my my initial plan of just, you know, slamming new bunny, frontliner. Like, I could... Maybe I should Gleeful. I don't know. It could help me, like, recover after, like, a Sunfall or something. I'm tempted, though. Do I commit? Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. I want a big bunny. As we like to say over on my channel, we move. Like, we're doing this. We're doing this. What's better than an AA bunny, a 10-10 bunny? So, 2-3 Danik. Let's see if we can probably... We're probably just spreading out our counters here. So we can attack with the team. Okay. So what happens? What's the worst thing that happens here, right? A Gonjo plus go for the throw. Just trying to figure out if I want to attack with the Epicure. So if they block the Epicure, they'd go to 12. Remove Bunny. remove something else. Better off holding back with the Epicure at that point. I'm just gonna swing with this. Playing it a little safe. Airtie, cool. So that's gonna hit Bunny. That is going to hit Bunny. Draw a card, thanks Airtie. And let's see what this Monstrous Rage can do. Or am I gonna use it? I might not, honestly. I might not. Okay, so we're swinging for 6, but the opponent gains 2 life, so they'll go to 6. If I do Monstrous Rage on the Knight Errant of Eos, it swings in for 7. So then we push an additional 2. I'm just trying to figure out if this is worth it or if I wait on my Bunnycorn. You would get rid of both creatures. I might just take this. We push a little bit more damage and remove, like, the board, so... Here we go. So, opponent. There's one thing left for you to do. I was gonna say board wipe. What a concede. I'll make that work. We'll take that. Awesome. I mean, that's a free frontliner. I mean, it's gotta be my turn 1 play, but that's not bad. Mono. Oh, we still get a free one now. I'll take that. We really gotta, like, make sure we have a good board presence early on the draw against mono red aggro. We really do. Oh, Epicure. Spicy. So I guess they're more focused on celebration, or is this an Anvil? Ooh, this could be Anvil, actually. I love Anvil. I love Anvil. I would really like to do an Anvil video on this channel. It's also going to be like my deck of choice for the you know, the RCQ season. Hopefully the RC. I don't know if the RC is standard. I think it is. Hopefully it will be for that as well. So if you guys would like to see my take on Anvil, if you haven't seen it yet, let me know in the comments. Because I love Anvil. I love it. It could also just be like a red. No, there you go. There are some black cards here. So they found the Takenuma. Pretty important. Ooh, the fact that this Anvil got me excited. I was thinking it's mono red. Got tricked. Got bamboozled. Ooh, Annihilating Glare on the mouse. Cool. I mean, so far it's all... okay. Well, sure. That's fine. We'll take the 2. These Spain lands, though, looking a little rough there. Alright, I'm just gonna do Battle Mouse. I'll just do Resolute Reinforcements right now. Let's get the 1/1 counter on the frontliner and start swinging. Doesn't matter where we put that. Okay, so now we're looking for our payoff desperately. We need to find either a Bunnycorn, a Recruiter, or a Knight Errant of Eos, so we can start making some moves here. Opponent's probably looking for a land drop. I think they're pretty happy seeing the Sulfur Springs, unless they have one in hand, and then they're happy with the Torch. So that's going to take out my Battle Mouse. Feels bad, man. Okay, and they're not attacking. So, Charming Scoundrel is actually pretty interesting here, because the way the Scoundrel is worded, we can... Okay, this one's going to get the Wicked Roll token here, but this one can actually say, discard a card and then draw a card. So, if you have no cards in the hand, Charming Scoundrel just draws a card, which is pretty awesome. It's a nice little trick for helping you play with, or like, you know, play with the card and stuff. If you didn't know that by now. I was hoping that would have given me like an Immodane's Recruiter, but it's fine. We'll go into like a little bit more of a grindy game. Hopefully the opponent doesn't get the Vrons or the Anvil started anytime soon. And hopefully I didn't just jinx myself. But we'll see. Feels like, okay, so they're tempted to use... Okay, so now they're lacking an artifact. They don't have an artifact on the board. Never mind. Here's Research Desk. What are they looking for? Ooh, Godric and the Harvester. Both are really good. They're probably going for Godric, I imagine. Yeah, there you go. It's a good blocker. Good attacker. Works out nicely for them. All right, we need to draw some fire here, you know? Interesting. So I could do frontliner. Okay, let's do that. So we're gonna do frontliner here. I think I'm okay with missing out on the... I think I'm okay with missing out on 1 point of damage from a scoundrel if it means that I can gleeful demolition a frontliner and then draw a card, because I think we really need to find the payoff. Okay, so let's just do buff up the scoundrel, buff up reinforcements. It's fine. Is this gonna be a torch? Torch it is. All right, sure. Frontliner. So then we're gonna gleeful demolition, the one with an earth. Get 3 1/1s. And then let's see if we can find some payoff. We really need it. Discard to draw. Ooh, Monstrous Rage. That could also be quite nice. Depending on how opponent plays the next turn. So we have 6 damage on the board. Frontliner would have an additional 2 on top of that. 8. This would be an additional 3. Interesting. I think a lot depends on our top deck here. Gonjo. Okay, so we already did the math a little bit, but I never trust myself when it comes to math, so we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. We got 6 here plus an additional 2 from frontliner, so that makes 8. Monstrous Rage shoves an additional 3 on top of that, going to 11. So we're too short here. Ooh. Do I feel confident enough? I think I need to hold up this Gonjo. Like, I'm not threatening lethal here, but the opponent could literally play like an Anvil or anything to like trigger Celebration, and the whole, nearly their whole deck also is ways to like, you know, activate Celebration. And then they have enough lands to also like buff Godric into lethal range. So I think I'm better off holding up a Gonjo and playing it a little bit safe here. The cloak is technically the same, right? Anyway, so Razor Lash. Cool. I think this is the world's Anvil deck, actually. It looks very close to my own, but I don't have Duress in main, or I don't play like a Research desk in main either. Okay. Legendary rule. We love to see it. I mean, I don't need to do this. I'll do it anyway. I'll do it anyway. Like, we just win the game now. Awesome. Let's go. Okay. Always love to see an Epicurean 1. Followed up by a turn 2 Bunnycorn. Probably. Esper again. Cool. So much Esper. So much Esper. Ooh, Gleeful Demolition. That is pretty nice. So this could be the White Virtue. I'm just gonna play Regal Bunnycorn, I guess. I was thinking like maybe I'll do Scoundrel and then do Treasure, maybe set up Immodane's Recruiter if I drop like a land. You can then Gleeful Demolition and Recruiter, which is a pretty good turn, but I'm just gonna set up this Bunnycorn. You can never really go wrong with that. Okay. It's gonna be Scoundrel. I think I am going to do Create a Treasure this turn. And I'm going to set that up for like the next turn. Demolition on Blood plus Recruiter. Okay, so just playing it safe. Only swinging in with the bunny here. I don't want to like play into a White Virtue right now. We kind of care about having a board presence. The team's going to get buffed up. Like, it's not worth it, you know? It's not worth it. We play it safe. 2 Masterminds, that's fine. Now don't be shy. Tap out. Haha. Don't be shy. Okay, I'm just gonna do Gleeful Demolition on the Blood token. See what happens here. Mastermind. So I think this is Esper mid. Do I slam it? Yes. Yes! I slam it. Try to answer it. Good luck, Esper. There's a lot of damage coming your way. Cool. Live to see another day, my friend. Live to see another day. Do I mean, if I want to cast the Errand of Eos, I would have to tap the Bunny Corn because of the way Convoke works. We have to tap a white creature. And I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna miss out on like 8 points of damage here. Not me. Cool. Opponent goes to 6. They gotta make some moves. They gotta make some moves. Is this gonna be like Depop or something? What? What was that swing? Okay. I'm doing it again. Recruiter, here we go. Sure. Swing again. Gotta be like a chump blocker for the bunny corn. Or a removal, I guess. Okay. So still hitting for 5. Opponent's at 1. You gotta wipe the board or gain life or do anything else here. Alright then. Swing with the team. There's no way. There is no way. With 2 cards on hand, they're not doing that. This deck is great against Esper. Like, it's been... I don't think I've lost to it. I don't think I've lost to it recording this stuff. Emperor. Okay, I guess that keeps them alive for now. So exile. Yep, there you go. Exile one of these. 2 Masterminds go. Put the 1. I'm just gonna do, make sure that Mirex doesn't sabotage me. Play a bunny and hold up Resolute Reinforcements. Just in case, like, I mean, the best thing they can do to us is wipe the board, so we'll hold up our board wipe protection. Nothing they can do. Let's go. Let's go. I even got the rank up as I'm like recording this. Pretty nice.